Hi, I'm Kathleen Hudson, and we're at Rosedale Park in San Antonio, May the 17th, 2015, at the Tejano Conjunto Festival. And my guest right now is Gill Jimenez. And one of the things I would like to start off saying is that I'm here, I watched some people play, and I heard you perform before I knew who you were, before I realized who I was watching.
Okay.
And I had this really fresh experience of the music. And as I stood there up by the stage watching you, what was going through my head was, wow, I want to talk to him, I want to get his story, and I really love this music. And I just think that's really interesting that that was my experience without knowing anything. I didn't look at my program, I didn't know. So let's begin talking about what I might have experienced. I mean, your description of the music you do.
Well, actually, Kathleen, first of all, I want to thank y'all, for sharing y'all's time with me, interviewing me and stuff with this beautiful project that you're working on.
Thank you.
And yes, I am the son of the legend Flaco Jimenez, which is there's a lot of people that are used to hearing Flaco with this type of style of music. You see, when I came out, of course, I got my style was a little bit different. That people don't know yet, didn't know yet who I really was. Okay, until they would say, well, how come you didn't follow your dad's coattails? That's Flaco's son. Why come you didn't follow your dad's coattails? I said, you know what? I got too much respect for my dad to even try and copy him, or even to be a Flaco Jimenez, because I'll never be a Flaco Jimenez. And I adore that man, and to the fullest, and the respect as a son and as an artist. So I just did my own thing as being a songwriter, and in full. So I had to tackle it on my own. I didn't have no choice.
Yeah, and I think what you're saying about following your own path and honoring the tradition that supports you at the same time. And I know you told me yesterday that you even got a call from your dad telling him he was proud of...
Yes, he was. I mean, I get kind of nervous when he gets some calls, and he calls me early in the morning. I go, okay, Dad? He said, mijo, I've been getting calls. You did so awesome. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
So opening up the Conjunto Festival for the first time here in San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a beautiful feeling hearing it from him, and he knows it. What more than him telling me that, I said, oh, ahora, yes.
Yes. Yeah. So your journey, your path, beginning with music, were you? Is there a certain point when you picked up the music, or was it just part of your life forever?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, I started when I was 8 years old, actually, playing drums. My dad had me on stage playing with him, me and my brother David. He would put us on stage with him already at that age. And I remember one time I said, and I would see all the people going up to him, and I said, hey, I like this. And I remember telling him, I said, Dad, you know what, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. Right? And then he goes, well, you know what, the same way I busted my behind to being where I'm at right now, you're gonna bust your behind too. So I always took that in my mind, and I never had the courage or the to even ask him how to teach me how to write music, play music and stuff. So I had to learn it on my own.
Very interesting.
I had to learn it on my own.
What are some special moments for you in this journey? Like this festival, you opened it, and you opened it on a very special night.
Yes.
I mean, Sons of the Legends.
Sons of Legends.
The family, and what I gather just from being at this event is how important family is.
Exactly. To me, it was for the first time, right? And I was like, wow. I even get the chills right now, by just saying it, because it was my first time. And I go, what? people from all over the world are here. You know, from California, you name it, they're all here. Yeah, Tokyo, they're here. Yeah, and I'm like, what are they gonna? They're gonna see something for the first time, opening up the big what it is, the Conjunto Festival.
Right.
So
34th year.
So yes, and then so I gave it my best. And there's a little bit more that I wanted to add on, but it being the shorter time that we had, so we covered part of the show.
How did you pick the music?
I'm like my dad. It's a versatile kind of thing. I didn't want to go nostalgic kind of way. Like I play like my father. I'm not Flaco. Flaco's got his own style. Like today, I'm just looking forward to his performance. He's ready, and you'll see the difference. So you've heard of him already, but you see the difference. It's got that punchy, upgraded style that I have that he has, but it's a little bit different.
Right. Well, you're definitely original.
Yes.
I didn't watch you and go, oh, that sounds just like.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I thank you.
And I caught that there was something original, and of course, opening. You always know that's a special spot, but I did appreciate that. And you're this is the beginning of a tour for you with that project?
Yes. This is with this Past and Present project. The tour started here at Rosedale Park here in San Antonio, Texas.
Wow. We got to be here.
Yes.
Yay. Got to be here at the beginning of a tour, and that's exciting for me. I like these turning points. You were the first to play here, and you're the beginning of your tour.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people I talk to are reinterpreting songs. So let's talk about the writing you do.
On my songwriting, it's so funny because I don't make things up. I just write anything. I base it on experiences through my walk of life. Like, I could hear a conversation that they're telling me. I might be in that conversation, right? And if I really feel it in my heart, my mind is and I'm just listening. That if I feel it, I just can't wait just to go home and just start writing what I experienced.
Yeah.
Or I might be driving and thinking of something beautiful, or thinking of something that I really feel. And if I go, yes, that's what I feel. So I go back home and I just want to write it out.
Yes,
all my originals.
All right, let's talk just a little bit about this language I keep running into: Hispanic, Tejano, Latino, Tex-Mex, Chicano. People use all these words differently, and there's no clear boundaries. So for you, what words show up? Mexican American,
Tex-Mex.
American Mexican, Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
I think those of us who have roots in Texas, which was once Mexico, Mexico, Texas, top of Mexico.
Sure.
I heard people in Guanajuato telling me that Texas was still part of Mexico.
Oh, okay.
There's people in Mexico
Sure.
who really feel like this is their land. And that carries deeper roots into the indigenous people and the Indian people who are here.
Okay.
So those who have roots here, my family came from Tennessee, Scotch, Irish. I don't get to claim the deep roots here, but you do.
Yes.
So Indian? Sure.
Indian? It's just...
Sure, why not? Okay. So, do you have any particular way you deal with disappointments or challenges? I wasn't going to ask you if you had any.
Well, to be honest with you, it's like Dad says, son, one thing, we cannot please the whole world, okay? We cannot please the whole world. As long as you know and you're doing what you love the most, and and you do it well, he goes. If not, he would have told me already. Mijo, you got to stay instead now, because my dad's like that. I haven't really experienced something like that, but criticism, it's going to be everywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't faze you, right?
No, it doesn't faze me. I'm a sport.
I can tell.
No, it doesn't faze me. Okay, I'm not here to be liked, but hey, I offer. It's there. So
you have a really naturally positive, optimistic outlook, right?
Yes, I do.
Were you born with that?
Yeah, I was born with that.
Because I was too.
Yes.
It's just a story in my family.
The word negative doesn't apply in my book.
Right.
No.
Right. And I carry that too, and I didn't have to learn it.
My dad says, Mijo, there's always a solution for everything. There is no but health, but sometimes when or whatever. But there's even with health, there's a solution. With death, he goes. Once that is over, that's over. But other than that, in life in general, in full, there's always a solution for everything.
That's great.
Presente tengo aquella tarde, el primer beso que yo te di. Siento un cariño aquí en mi pecho, ya con derecho de amarte a ti.